Oh god, this was brutal. So, earlier today I saw this tweet. David Cage has a history of disgusting behavior, especially towards women in the queer community. The Star Wars Eclipse reveal had me really excited, but we will not be covering the game while Cage is involved, and we support the fans behind hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse. I saw Blackout Star Wars Eclipse trending, and I was like, what the fuck? What is this all about? I was like, God damn it, we just can't have one moment where it's like, there isn't somebody being weird and gropey or rapey or racist or something like that in the corner of the game industry where one thing I was excited about. One thing I watched that Star Wars Eclipse trailer and was like, oh man, this looks awesome. And now all of a sudden, boom, milkshake ducked, if that's still a term. I think that term has kind of fallen out of fashion, but I guess that's what this was. So I had to figure out what this was all about. So I googled David Cage and came upon this. Why hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse is trending. Following the reveal of Star Wars Eclipse, fans on Twitter are hoping to bring attention to the notorious reputation of developer Quantic Dream. I've never played a Quantic Dream game. I've wanted to. I wanted to play that Detroit 2 Human game. I wanted to play Beyond, what was it? Beyond Two Souls or something like that. I've heard really cool things about it, and they seem like they're really great narrative role-playing games, but I just never had a chance to play them. So once they announced they were doing a Star Wars one, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to try that out. But now, I don't know so much anymore. Following the reveal of Star Wars Eclipse at the Game Awards 2021 last week, hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse has begun trending on Twitter in response to the figureheads at developer Quantic Dream displaying patterns of homophobia and misogyny, as well as harboring toxic and abusive work environment. Oh man, again, who isn't at this point? Who isn't harboring a toxic and abusive work environment? Quantic Dream is known for developing interactive narrative-heavy games, most notably Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human. Most of the ire from Star Wars fans, whose excitement over the Eclipse trailer was quickly dashed by the appearance of the Quantic Dreams logo, is directed at the studio's founder, president, and CEO David Cage, who has been notoriously embroiled in multiple lawsuits over his misconduct in the workplace, though the studio itself is ill fit for such a project. What? What the fuck does this mean? Star Wars Eclipse has very few details surrounding it. Okay. We don't know about, well, I don't really care about the game. I just want to figure out what this is going on here. Many are now worried that the coveted Star Wars license will be used by David Cage and Quantic Dream to tell a story which belittles or demeans. Oh, come on. You don't really know. You don't. I mean, even if this guy personally belittles and demeans women, like, you can't do shit in a Star Wars game. You can't do shit in developing a. Take it from me. I was on. I was on a development team that developed a Star Wars game for 6 years. You can't do shit with a Star Wars property without being very, very thoroughly anally probed by LucasArts, by Lucasfilms rather, or Lucas Games at the time, by Lucas basically, at very thoroughly, very frequently, and very rigidly. Like, they won't let you get away with shit unless they cross all the T's and dot the I's for you. So whatever weird fear they have of this, that's not going to come to pass so far as Lucas and Disney still have, say over what happens with their most prized property. So that's not gonna, that's a no-go. Star Wars has had an absolutely monolithic presence within pop culture since its inception in 1977. Yeah, of course. You got to tell me what Star Wars is all about now? I don't need to know that. I already know. Let's see. Alongside Lucasfilm and Quantic Dreams, David Cage is the primary subject of the hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse movement because he is not only the founder, president, and co-CEO of development studio, but also a writer of aforementioned games. The works of Cage have frequently been criticized for the portrayal of women, specifically in regards to female characters having little to no agency and often being victims of abuse and sexual violence. These narratives seem to reflect the feelings of Cage, who is reportedly averse to inclusivity in his games. Quantic Dream's development controversies have been exposed in court, with it coming to light that Cage has claimed women in his games are purposefully objectified, and that he specifically excludes the queer community from his intended audiences. Both sentiments were conveyed in Cage in much more colorful terms. Really? Well, I also saw this article too, which I guess describes the more colorful terms. Report, quote, "In my games, all women are whores." Oof. Content warning. Misogynistic remarks and homophobic slurs are quoted in this article. French Union Solidaires Informatique. I can't do a French accent. I can't even fake one. I'm bad with accents. I gotta go to accents class. Accent Academy. Not learn the language. I want to learn French. I know super little of it, but rather than learning French, I'm just gonna learn how to do the accent. Has reported the happenings of Quantic Dream's David Cage and Guillaume Defondemer's recent appearance in Paris court. The executives of the company, known for developing games such as Detroit, Become Human, Heavy Rain, and Beyond Two Souls, attended court over ongoing trial between Quantic Dream and newspapers Le Monde and Mediapart. In appearances, which occurred on May 27 and May 28, 2021, co-CEO Defondemure reportedly asked, "I'm under oath, so can I lie?" Hey, alright, sure. I mean, you shouldn't lie, but I guess if you're not under oath, they don't see a reason why you can't. I'm sure the judge didn't answer in that manner, but it could have been the answer. Cage was allegedly stamping around in tears, exclaiming, "You are interfering in my business, and this case touches my honor," before leaving the court, fleeing the pleas of defense lawyers. This came across as ironic to those present, given he has allegedly publicly stated sentences like, "In my games, all women are whores." Whew. And at Quantic Dreams, we do not make games. Oh my god. Alright, I'm not going to read that part. In Quantic Dreams, we do not make games for. Who continues to work? Who continues to work at a place like that after your boss says something like that? I wouldn't be able to. Maybe that's just me. Quantic Dreams denies the allegations, claiming there were attempts at defamation. In February 2018, the company put out a statement on Twitter saying it had been the subject of a veritable smear campaign by a few media outlets based on slanderous remarks whose reliability and origin of the source raises question. The statement ended on the promise that legal action would be taken to defend the studio. Quantic Dreams pursued legal action against the publications in April. Whew. Brutal quotes, nonetheless. Cage's co-defendant, Quantic Dream CEO and COO Guillaume Defondemure, reportedly did not make a convincing case in court, according to Kotaku, with a translation of the original French publication by Reset Era Maxime. Warning: link contains sensitive language. Cage grew increasingly flustered on the stage before storming out of the court entirely. He claimed the lawsuit was an interference to his business and attack of his honor. Yeah, I've already read that. Before claiming the lawsuit was okay. Explicit images, what? French publication Canard PC included. Wait, hold on. In 2018, it was revealed that a senior employee at Quantic Dream created over 600 images depicting, oh god, their co-workers in all manners of inappropriate scenarios. French publication Canard PC warningly included a few of the images in its coverage of the incident. Some of the more egregious examples include the faces of Quantic Dream's employees photoshopped onto pornographic images or photos of Nazis. What? This all occurred years after Elliot Page considered legal action against Quantic Dream and Sony when a model of their naked body was found in Beyond Two Souls game files. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to understand this a little bit more now. That's pretty fucking gross. You would think that fucking Lucas and Disney would do their due diligence on the company that they would peg to, like, you know, develop their IP, they're in the game space with. Like, this shit is... That's not good. That's not cool. Paige never consented to their body being reproduced in the nude, and the game dev does not show their character in the nude, yet employees at Quantic Dream created a nude model anyway. Paige's character from Beyond Two Souls is involved in a shower scene, which isn't uncommon for characters who are women in David Cage's games, but fully nude model is not required for the scene. This pattern of wildly inappropriate behavior should not have been rewarded with a lucrative IP like Star Wars. It's extremely unfortunate considering how promising the Eclipse trailer was. As demonstrated by streamer Digital Gator through a video posted on Twitter, the excitement quickly turned to bitter disappointment for many when it was revealed that Quantic Dream was behind the Star Wars. Myself and others were a bit unsettled by the announcement. What, is this like his live reaction?
Star Wars Eclipse. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be Nihilist for a second. Oh, no. 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 No, 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 no.
That's funny.
Oh, no.
His face really fell.
David Cage's studio. Oh, no.
What a way to kick
Damn,
off
I just said that.
Eclipse.
Eclipse? Oh, that's brand new.
Brand new Star Wars.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Well, it's a cinematic trailer that didn't tell me shit. I can only get so excited, but that... Uh-oh. 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 Not David Cage. Not David Cage.
Shit, it took her a long time to get that out. She was like, oh no. Oh no.
What kind of game is that though?
No idea. That was a big old.
Well, it's not
big old
bug
red-
racing. Yeah. What is that?
I just didn't know anything about these guys.
Take all of what you just saw. If there's any excitement, any joy, any wonder, any bewilderment for the world of Star Wars, and just package it all up and flush it down the toilet.
Oh no.
David Cage. That's what that logo means.
Yep.
That logo.
Sure, David Cage might be sexist, and he might be homophobic, and he might write clunky racist narratives, and he might run a toxic workplace, and he might have animated a nude shower scene of an actor without his consent, but he also makes bad games. I've never played any of the games.
Star Wars
Through the lens of
Lucas Cross David Cage.
Yeah, in my defense, I've never played any of those games, so I'm just not familiar with Quantic Dreams or David Cage or any of this shit. So it's kind of interesting to see all those reactions. Clearly people are fucking familiar with this dude. Do the Quantic Dreams games suck? Oh, 6 out of 10. 76 on Metacritic. And I mean, that's not suck. That's just kind of mediocre, maybe average. What was the other one they did? Detroit Stay Human. I almost bought that game the other day. I do want to play it. Nominated for a bunch of awards. The fuck? Come on. $80. Generally well regarded, it seems. These are two David Cage quotes taken from two separate interviews. The story I'm telling is really about androids, he told me in an interview after the demo. They're discovering emotions and wanting to be free. If people want to see parallels with this or that, that's fine with me. But my story is about androids who want to be free. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. It's just about androids who want to be free. You want to look into it however deeply you want to, but for me, it's just androids wanting to be free. People will see it as, oh, this is about androids and the revolution, and honestly, I don't think this is the story I wrote, Cage says. I think it's really a game about us, humans, as it's about what it means to be human, about identity, about civil rights. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This guy's... Yeah, okay, so I get where this is coming from then. Star Wars Eclipse is just better than Quantic Dream because instead of an engaging game that takes a compelling look at the High Republic era, fans are likely to get a game almost singly about men. Well, you know, again, it has to go through a rigorous approval process at Lucas, so we don't quite know what the level of that's going to be. I would just say it deserves better than Quantic Dreams because they shouldn't be rewarding shitbag companies and shitbag CEOs. You know, I mean, that would be my argument. Could be that the story they crank out is pretty fucking awesome. Don't know. You never know. What a bummer. What a bummer. So now my excitement for this game has been tainted. My excitement for this game has been effectively tainted. I wonder what Justin thinks about this. I'm gonna ping him about this later and try to get his response. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you liked what I said, what Justin said, if you like the content we're providing, if you had any kind of laughs at all, even if you hate us, if you hate my guts, if you want to stab me, if you want to say all sorts of horrible things to me, cool. Like the video, subscribe. You'll get fed all sorts of shit you'll probably hate. And if you like us, you'll get fed all sorts of shit you probably like. So please and thank you.